Man, y'all know the face, y'all know the name. Y'all tuned into the World's Realest Podcast, Talk Ain't Cheap Podcast, hosted by yours truly, Mr. It's a Movie Clips Real Talk. And I got a special guest here with me, very long time overdue, my brother for many years. Brother, please introduce yourself.
Yo, what's going on? Name is Allain. Call me Allain, DJ Laboon. It's different names for me. But I like to be called Al. Whatever you all want to call me, it's whatever. But
I know you as
Allain,
Hot Boys. Allain Hot Boys, yeah.
That's it.
One of my first Haitian friends. I think that's fair to say. One of my first Haitian friends. And
Sapase
to all my Zoes, my boule to my Zoes, Sakfala and all that to my... Yeah, bro, I be with my Zoes, man. I love y'all, bro. Some of the realest people I know, for real. Y'all history is dope. And the women are fire.
Yeah, the food is fire too.
Food is definitely delicious.
Top notch.
You had a very nice first birthday party for Alex.
Oh man, you was enjoying that.
I was smacked. Yeah, I was trying. I told your mother-in-law. I said, "Yo, my bartender." She's like, "Hey, excuse me, we need." It
was the mimosas for me,
bro.
That's what it was.
We did the mimosa. The mimosa. Yeah, it was a vibe. And it's a beautiful home. I'm happy for you. Everything that's coming into your life, I feel like it's just been full of purpose and just been on timing and just well deserved. So I just want to make sure I big you up and all of that.
Appreciate that, bro.
So what's been going? Where do you want to start?
I mean, there's so many places to start. Should I start off with this new life I'm living called fatherhood, or
we can do that? I think that's a good place.
The whole music world that I'm experiencing, and brought myself into where I'm learning a lot more about networking and music. So it's just a dope experience.
Let's start off with networking and music. So you are a DJ.
Yes, sir. You can follow me at dj.laboom._.
That's a lot.
It is, but DJ Laboom, you'll find it as soon as you search it up.
DJ Laboom, definitely. What made you want to become a DJ? What made you want to go into music?
Well, I've always loved music growing up. I know back in the day with the iPods and the iPods and the MP3 players. So I was always downloading music, burning CDs, and just listening to music and understanding what the songs were trying to say. So, as I grew older, I went to parties more and got a like for an interest for music and like watching DJs performing. I'm like, oh, okay, this is dope. But back then I didn't understand it because I was confused as to like how the buttons worked and all of that. But as you get older, you start to learn new things. So
you definitely been doing your thing. We did the game night, and we did an album release party.
Yep.
Both of them was lit.
Yep.
The album release party was lit.
I thought that was a dope experience as well.
A lot of people popped out on Staten Island.
And you was able to showcase, you was able to show your music and perform on stage. So I thought it was dope. It was dope.
And we did the concert. We did do the concert. Dang, I think you're definitely official.
She wanna pull up at the function. That shit is stuck in my head to this day, but
I think I'm gonna definitely, and funny enough, I was actually like, I want to put a video to it. I really want to push that because that's the song that a lot of people really like. I'm just grateful. Like we was just talking about it before we got on the air. Just like, where are you in your life right now in terms of like the positioning of your life and all the things that you are trying to accomplish? Like, where would you say you are right now in your point in your life?
I think I'm at a pretty set point in my life where I achieved and accomplished as much as I could and met my goals. So now it's like I'm living for myself, but I'm also living for my family, my son as well. So it's just a great experience, man. Great.
You got a beautiful son, man. Very handsome, amazing son. Very cool vibes, immaculate son. What has fatherhood been like for you?
Everybody could say something different, but to me, fatherhood has taught me just to nurture and care for your child and just to protect them at all means necessary, just teaching them new things and teaching them lessons and watching them grow and learning from their mistakes, you know, that's like real big. So I just allow him to make his mistakes because eventually he'll learn from it, and we could talk more about it when he's able to understand it. So
how has fatherhood changed you?
It's made me more of a man. You know, like doing more handyman work around the house, and like providing for my family, and just you know, being a bigger person. You know, it's not about partying, and you know, nothing wrong with going out and partying, but now it's like I have a responsibility. I have someone that I have to take care of, and someone who looks up to me. So I don't want him to see me as the party guy. I mean, I am a DJ, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to live that life as much as I used to, you know, because back in the day, you know, Sweet 16,
yeah, we was wilding.
all the parties, we took over the island, you know. So now I'm at a different stage in my life where I have a child, you know. I have a son, and he's just a dope individual, you know. So I live through him, and I love to see and watch him grow. But, you know,
man, kids are crazy, and they be knowing what's going on.
Oh, they're very smart. That's another thing. Like, this is my first child, so I'm like learning from him. Like he sees things differently, so I gotta like stoop down and like drop myself to his level to be able to understand what he's seeing, you know. So it's interesting. It's like I'm learning all over again. Back in school, back to the basics.
Okay, so so what are some things that you hope to instill in your child that you felt like you probably like? What I only say you didn't feel that you were instilled with yourself, but like what's something that you want to do differently in your upbringing that you want to do with your children?
I would want to teach him more about financial education, you know, just to keep himself educated enough where he's able to maintain his own and create his own family eventually when he gets to that point. Because, you know, I didn't learn all of that growing up, you know. Back then it was like sneakers and fashion and, you know, going out and, you know, spending and just not really saving and like thinking about my future, you know. So I was more enjoying my life back then and spending unwisely. But I learned from that, you know. You know, you grow, you get mature, you learn, and you just keep pushing.
You know, I feel that. I feel like you've been able to be a great father because you have a great team. Like you have your queen is a good woman. You got a great team, but you always been a good man. I'm gonna just keep it real. You always seem like the husband, father type.
I mean, I was a little troublemaker back then.
You was a lover boy. You a lover boy. You've been. I've been saying this for years. You've always been a lover boy. Out of all of us, I felt like you've always been a lover boy. So seeing you with a family and with a wife and like and a child and just the vibes, it's not surprising that this is you. Like I feel like this is the best version of you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. This is like a completely different me, but it's great me. Like it's like something that I could be proud of, you know? Like this is a great achievement right here. My son is amazing, you know? So just to have that alone is a blessing.
Nah, I feel that completely. So what is it like? So how is it being a father with other fathers? Because I feel like now that all my friends got kids, I can't get invited to nothing no more. I feel like I don't.
Well, it's different. It's different. Like yeah, everybody has their friendships and you know their relationships, but like having a child, like you create more. I don't know, like there's more, like they enjoy themselves more. I mean, like you create the moments with them, like nothing wrong with that. Like you are always welcome to be a part of it. You know, don't get me wrong. But you know, we just share a lot, so there's a lot of common interests. So I think that's what probably pushes and brings us out more, where we're able to, you know, spend more time together. You know. Shout out to the dads.
Shout out to the dads. Only the rents.
Shout out to the dads. Only the rents.
That joy is crazy. Okay, that's interesting.
And having a boy, let me tell you.
Yeah.
He's adventurous. He's fun. He's loving. But it's dope. It's so dope.
Do you sleep?
If he sleeps, hell yeah, I sleep.
Only when he sleep.
He's getting better with sleeping. You know, you just gotta like train him how to sleep at a certain time, and then he'll get there.
Are kids expensive?
Yeah, they're expensive, very expensive. That's why you gotta teach them early about finances, because if you're not in the right financial state, it's gonna be harder for you to balance life. Yes.
Is it more so because they just always want stuff? Because is that what it is, or what is it? Is it like they just always want things, or what is it about it?
I mean, sometimes it's hard to say no, but you know, only because that's your child. But they're expensive. I mean, I guess it all depends on how you raise them. You can raise them to not be expensive. You know, show them ways to save money and like not necessarily be cheap, but you know, be smart about it.
Do you think dads get a bad rep? Like a lot of the young black dads that we know, do they get? Because I feel like I know a lot of good dads. Like that's why I want to do this.
That's a fact. There's a lot of great men out there. But I don't think. I feel like their reputation shouldn't get ruined because of that. Like if you are a part of your child's life, then I consider you a great dad. Like that's it, you know.
And when you say get part of your child's life, in what way? Is it just like actively trying to be there, or like what? Oh, he wants to say hi. He can say hi.
Yeah, he say what's up, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, DJ Lil Boom. Okay, all right. You trying to take the whole show? You see the microphone now? You know. Yeah, my soon-to-be musician. He's like, Dad, let me get the mic back. I want to say something.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, is the goal? When you had him, like, did you have a plan for what you want him to be? Like, do you have is it like a plan for what you want your son to be? Like, do you have that?
No, man. Whatever he wants to do is whatever he wants to do. I'm gonna support him no matter what. But I mean, I'll try to guide him in the right direction. Like, if I know you're gonna go on the wrong path, then I'm gonna redirect you real quick because I want to make sure your life is as good as mine or better. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Is fatherhood stressful?
At first it can be, but you gotta learn patience. I've learned that. Like, that's one of my biggest lessons from fatherhood is patience. Because sometimes you just can't let it stress you out. You gotta understand that they are still a baby or a child. So talk it out. Don't act it out.
Okay. So what is your fatherhood? What's Father's Day looking like for you this year? What are you trying to do for this year?
I'm just trying to be with my family, my son, doing something. I really want to be on a island somewhere, celebrating and in the nice heat. But that's probably not gonna happen.
Why not?
I mean, I don't know. We gotta see what everything's looking like, cause you know. But honestly, as long as I spend time with my son, that's what really matters.
So, like, this point in your life, would you say, like, this is, like, a different kind of love? Like, loving your son is a different kind of love that you ever experienced?
Yeah, 100%. This love is different because this is your child. Like, you created this child. You created this individual, brought this individual into the world. So, you know, you love this child more than anything, more than, you know, the world itself. So...
What's wrong? Man, nah, bro, this is crazy to me because this is like, as you see, I have no children yet, and I can't fathom what this must be like. Like, everything you do, you gotta do for your child and your queen.
Let me get this straight. Let me tell you this.
Break it down for me for those who may not know.
It's not easy, but you'll get through it. You know, at first it's a little shaky, but you're still learning. Even as like first time parents, you're still learning. So You know, even though your parents had different experiences, now it's your turn. Now it's your opportunity to learn and see how to raise a child. So for people without children, don't have children yet unless you're ready. If it happens, it happens. But just be prepared, because they coming. They coming.
Did you have to baby proof your whole house? Like, is that a real thing to do? Like, how do you baby proof something?
No, you definitely have to baby proof, because they get into everything. They touch everything. They could fall into everything. Corners had to be sealed. Cabinets had to be locked. Like, I feel like the baby's in jail the way we lock up this crib, but it's all about safety. Like, I'm just trying to keep him safe, trying to make sure he doesn't hurt himself, or, you know, protect him.
Okay. First time fatherhood, man. You doing it well.
Yep. Shout out to the fathers.
Hey there, you. You want to touch stuff? I already see it in your face. I already see you trying to touch stuff. I know. No, you can't touch that. It's not for you. Sorry, my boy. I know.
But yeah, brother, I appreciate you, man. Like, you've watched me grow from the high school years, or even younger, 8th grade, even younger than that, 6th grade. We can keep going back.
We go a long way back.
But, like, from back then to now, it's like, it's an eye-opener, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think the same. You don't move the same. You move more adult-like. Like, you have more freedom. You're able to do a lot more, no restrictions, and just move how you want to move. So,
how have you learned how to compromise? Like, when it comes to compromise, like what how has that process been like for you?
I mean, it's been good. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices and just say, F it, I'm just gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? Even though you don't want to do it. So you make that commitment or like promise to yourself that you're just gonna do it, even if you don't want to. You know, it's hard. It's not easy. But you just gotta think of the bigger picture and see, you know, what will come out of it.
How did you know that the woman that your queen was the one?
Honestly, I knew she was the one when, I don't know, because God put me in this position, and He put me here just to see her. You know, like, we met and we just built a connection. We started going out more, going out to eat and talking more, and then we just started connecting and building, and I became wifey. I was like, yo, I love this girl, you know, like, I don't want anybody else, you know. This is wifey right here. This is my queen. This is my love. And now the mother of my child, and, you know, just blessed. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. You're talking about mommy. You're talking about mommy.
We definitely gonna put this as a feature in Alex.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. Yeah.
Nah, bro.
You're right. You're right. What you gotta say? Okay. But yeah, bro. Life has been good. I can't complain. I cannot complain.
Now we gotta definitely do something for all the kids. Like,
if we have a kids event, that would be so dope.
Why don't we?
I mean, we could plan it.
New Hot Boys.
We could plan it.
We can do it.
It's a new season.
New Hot Boys, all the
Hot
little
Boys
kids.
Part 2.
All the little kids. You know what? Speaking about that, what was Hot Boys like for you? What was
Hot
that?
Boys. Hot Boys was. It was a great team group. Like, we were not a gang. We weren't affiliated with anything. We were just a good, cool group of people that wanted to go out, party, and have a good time. So we we turned up everything. You
Everything.
Know? It was Hot Boy season for everything. You know, when you heard about a party and the Hot Boys were there, just know that Get Light Circle was getting popping. You know what I'm saying?
Movie.
Like,
Eli, Kenny? Nah, not too late. It's too late.
Yeah.
Too late. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's too late. It's fun.
Well, yeah, man. The Hot Boys was dope. There was too many people in there to name. Like the list goes on and on. That's because we were deep. We rolled deep. From different boroughs to different sides of the island, we was rolling deep.
Y'all was deep. What's that, y'all? We was deep.
We was all deep.
We was real deep. I feel like the thing that I loved the most about the Hot Boy era for me was just the support. Mm-hmm. Like we had each other's back, and it was, bro. Staten Island is so small, and I keep saying that all the time, like how connected everyone is. So
it didn't even matter what school you went to, the Hot Boys was still linking up. Like whether it was a private school, public school, it didn't matter. Anything. It didn't matter. Like
and I felt like Hot Boys really saved a lot of us from a lot of trouble.
No, that's a fact.
Because these streets was bad. The streets been trash. I don't think anybody who knows anything about.
We promoted positivity, so that was different. You know, if you're promoting positivity, then you shouldn't be getting in trouble.
And I felt like for the most part, we ain't getting in trouble. We had a good time. Everybody was fly. For the most part, a lot of us went away to school, got our degrees too. Mm-hmm. Like actually were positive. Like did well. They actually did well in life. Yeah, I got you. You getting tired? All right. If you want, we can start wrapping up because I know you gotta sleep.
Yeah.
But any advice to the young fathers out there, the people out here listening, people who just want to learn more about fatherhood?
Yeah. For all the fathers out there, just be patient. Things will get hard, it'll get tough, but just tough it out. You're going to be straight because it ain't going to be easy. Nobody said it was going to be easy, you know? Just be strong. Be strong-minded. And just try to stay positive.
How do you balance life and fatherhood?
Oh my gosh, it is not easy. Like I said, my brother, it is not easy. How do I balance it? I sit down and think on how I'm going to get through it. That's what I do, because sometimes you just sit there and stress yourself out and you don't really think, you know? So if you sit down, you relax and you're like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. You plan it out. You organize it, strategize it right, and you good to go.
And let's go. And let's say, what is something that you want your son to know about you? Let's say like 10, 15 years, 20 years down the road when he listens to this.
I want to say, I love you, Alex, and I'm so proud of you, and you are my greatest creation, and I will continue loving you no matter what and support you no matter what. And you make me happy. You are my everything. So keep making Daddy proud.
And what's something that you want him to know about manhood? Like what is
manhood? Sometimes you gotta take the L. Take the L and just step up to the plate. You know?
What do you mean by that?
Sometimes you gotta take responsibility for your own actions. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. Move on.
Stand on it. Yeah.
Move on. Hold your guard. Keep your guard tight, strong, and you'll be alright. You're gonna be good, man.
Nah, this is fact. I'm just so happy for you, bro. I know, like, this is probably like a different episode of Talk Ain't Cheap. It's very relaxed, very calm. Mm-hmm. But I feel like that's just the season that you're in right now.
Yeah, it's been a calm season. It hasn't been too crazy, you know. I will tell you, having a child has slowed me down because now it's like I'm working on his time, you know. So I'm living through him, watching him grow.
I hear that. But yeah, I know you gotta make some moves. I know everyone's calling you for the life of a father. husband. You know, I know that everyone is expecting you to be around and do stuff, so we can wrap this up. If people want to follow you, stay connected with you, where can they go to do so?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Allaboom, AL.LA.boom_, or my DJ page, DJ.LA.boom_. Y'all can book me for any party, any event, and I'm definitely gonna turn it up.
Most definitely. I love you, brother.
Nothing but good vibes.
You are the epitome of good vibes. Immaculate, without a doubt. I'm very much appreciative of you. I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother.
And I wish you nothing but the best. I know you're gonna continue to do amazing things. You're a great father, a great husband.
Best I can, man.
Bro, you're doing it, bro. Don't give yourself grace and give yourself credit. You're doing it.
Thank you. Any last words, Al? Any last words? All right.
And that's just like that. We are out. Y'all know the face, y'all know the name. You tuned into the World's Rules Podcast, Talk Ain't Cheap podcast, Organic Fatherhood, First Time Fathers Edition. Just talking about it with all my brothers. As you can see, it's just different. And I just want to make sure I shout out all the brothers out there that's really being great fathers who are trying their best to raise their kids.
Happy Father's Day, y'all. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to y'all. And big up yourselves, because I know it's not easy, and you know it's bigger than. Yeah, he said it too. He had a lot to tell you all day today. But he's tuning in to It's Not That Deep, so vibe.